Hello everyone, I am Amit Dhania, Assistant Professor in Department of Mechanical Engineering of RA College of Engineering and IT, Kukas, Jaipur. Today we will learn about the different type of gearbox used in the vehicles like the gear selector mechanisms, epicyclic gearbox, automatic transmission system and CVT. So let's we start. We will start with the gear selector mechanism. This is a constructional detail of the gear selector mechanism in which there is a gear lever which having a dust cover and the selector cover housing which is connected with a selector rod. On the selector rod there are a spring loaded ball which is mounted in the gearbox housing, and on the selecting gear rod there is selector fork and selector boss. By just sliding the gear lever we can just attach our gear with the required gears and to obtain the requiring gear ratios. This is the device to hold selector rod in the positions for the neutral positions, and when it is in the gear positions the spring loaded balls hold rod in the positions. On the gear selector rods there are groove skirts, so just sliding by the help of the fork the selector rods, the balls fixed in the cutted grooves to obtain the gear ratios and hold the selector rod in the position. And transfer case. The transfer case is generally used in four-wheel drive vehicles. The two-speed transmissions having low and high gear ratios that can be engaged while in neutral positions, fixed after the gearbox, and it enables engagement and disengagement of the four-wheel drive units. And transaxle gearbox has only two shafts used in the vehicles with engine and drive on the same side, front engine front wheel drive, rear engine rear wheel drive, and it is mostly common used, and the gearbox and differentials in a same housing. This is generally the construction of a transaxle gearbox. It is combination of transmissions and differential in one unit. It is called transaxles. Transaxles are both automatic and manuals. The advantages includes that it reduced drivetrain weight, improved tractions, smoother ride, quieter operations, and increased passenger compartment space. This is construction of the transaxle gearbox. Continuously variable transmissions, CVT, is a transmission in which the ratio of the rotation speed of the two shafts as the input shaft and output shaft of the vehicle or other machines can be varied continuously with a given range, providing an infinite number of possible ratios. Continuously variable transmissions allows the relationships between the speed of the engine and the speed of the wheels to be selected with a continuous range rather than in steps. This provides even better fuel economy if the engine is constantly running at the single speed. The transmission provides better user experience without much rise and fall in the speed of an engine, and eliminates the jerk felt when changing of the gears. This is the constructional detail of the continuously variable transmissions, in which output pulley has operated up to give a smaller race for the belt to travel around, and the drive pulley has closed up to give a larger radius for the belts to travel around, in which there is a drive belt and the drive pulley connected to engine flywheel and the output pulley connected to the output shaft. Next is epicyclic gearbox. The epicyclic gear trains are used to get the various gear ratios. At least one wheel not only rotates about its own axis but also rotates about some other axis. Automatic gearboxes typically use one or more compound planetary gear sets having two sun gears and two sets of intermeshing planet gears. There is still only one ring gear. This is construction detail of epicyclic gearbox, in which there is input from the torque converter. There is a planet carrier locked in a place. Smaller sun gear turns inner planet gear. Inner planet gear meshes with a turn output planet gears. The larger sun gear freewheels and the output planet gears turn ring gears. In automatic transmission system, epicyclic gearing or planetary gearing are as used in an automatic transmissions, and automatic transmissions will select an appropriate gear ratios without any operator interventions. They primarily use hydraulics to select gears depending on pressure exerted by fluid within the transmission assembly. Rather than using a clutch to engage the transmissions, a fluid flywheel or torque converter is placed in between the engine and the transmissions. It is possible for the driver to control the number of gears in use for select reverse, though precise control of which gear is in use may or may not be possible. For certain applications, the slippage inherent in automatic transmissions can be advantageous. For instance, in drag racing, the automatic transmissions allows the car to be stopped with the engine at high RPM to allow for a very quick launch when the brakes are released. This is construction detail of the automatic transmission system, having the different sets of planetary gear sets and having a cutaway view of a typical 3-speed automatic transmission system. The working of a automatic transmission system, that if the car is in overdrive on a 4-speed transmissions, the transmission will automatically select the gear based on the vehicle speed and throttle pedal positions. When we accelerate gently, shifts will occur at low speeds. Then if accelerate at full throttle, when we floor the pedal, the transmissions will downshift to the next lower gear. When we move the shift selector to a lower gear, the transmission will downshift unless the car is going too fast for that gear. If the car is going too fast, it will wait until the car slows down and then downshifts. When we put the transmissions in second gear, it will never downshifts or upshifts out of the second even for a complete stop unless we move the shift lever. There are several advantages of automatic transmissions over manual transmissions, like it has the better fuel economy efficiency, no loss of torque transmissions from the engine to the driving wheels during gear shifts, and having a very smooth gear shift operations, and appeals to drivers due to overfall, fast shifts, and rapid response along with the latest technologies. And it has also several drawbacks, like mechanical efficiency is less than that of a manual transmission type. It requires a specialized transmission fluid or lubricant, which is expensive and need to be changed regularly. It is expensive to manufacturers. It is heavier than a conventional manual transmission gearbox, and also it has much higher rate of failure due to complexity. So these are the working of the automatic transmission system, continuously variable transmission system, transaxles, and transfer case. Thank you.